Hey guys, so August 28th, we're getting a Nindies Direct, or, independent games on Nintendo consoles Direct. I think specifically mostly the Switch. The Switch has been a really good console for indie games, so if you haven't really checked out, like, the indie games that are on there, I'd suggest you do. There's some really good ones on there. So tomorrow we're getting a Direct on it. We might get some Smash news. It's possible. I've kind of been thinking that Sakurai held off showing us too much about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate until, like, this last few months here. I mean, basically E3 was when we got the first big info dump. Yeah, we got Inkling like a year ago, but even that was pretty late as far as Smash goes. Most Smash games get announced way before that. Like, we get it like years in advance and we're just waiting and waiting for it. So I think Sakurai's held off just to give us a big, strong, like, punch of characters and information right at the end. It's a good marketing technique. I really think it makes sense. You give us E3, and then I was shocked at how quickly we got that first Smash Direct, and I'm kind of thinking we'll get at least one more of those, if not a couple more of those before the game comes out. So I think it's just a good way to, I mean, in the old Smash games, like the way that they kind of put out like the marketing campaign, it's like, a year or two before you'd find out about a character. By the time the game comes out, it's almost old news. Yeah, nobody's played as them, but, it just doesn't have as strong an impact. But now I feel like, with Smash coming out in December, getting Ridley, getting K. Rool, that's still going to be really fresh in everyone's minds. So it's a good marketing technique. So anyway, tomorrow we're getting a Nindies Direct, and so there's one character that's pretty popular from Smash. It was a very popular character for the Smash ballot, it felt like, and that character is Shantae. So we may get Shantae announced tomorrow. I'm personally believing we probably won't get any Smash news tomorrow. I just feel Nintendo will probably want to focus on the independent games on the Switch, and I feel like doing something with Smash might take away from that a little bit. I was kind of guessing before this Nindies Direct was announced that from here on out, whenever Nintendo put out any big news, any directs or anything, we'd get some Smash info. Now I'm not so sure, just because I feel, again, that those small independent companies wouldn't want the focus taken away from them. I feel like if you drop Smash information, everything else will just be looked over. But it's possible. So Shantae has a pretty good shot. Number one, very, very popular in the ballot, especially during the ballot season. It was like her and Shovel Knight were up there, right there with King K. Rool, and a few other characters is like the ones that I was hearing a lot of people vote for or talk about online anyway, at least within the Smash community. So it's pretty possible we'll get her. I don't know for sure if Sakurai will put an indie character in Smash as a playable character. Way Forward was big during the ballot trying to push Shantae, and they've been really quiet since then, so maybe something's up. We got Shovel Knight as an assist trophy, and it was kind of, I mean, I hate to do the whole, like, reps going after slots and two characters going after the same spot, but, Shantae and Shovel Knight were both independent characters, both big on the ballot, so, it's possible Shovel Knight got in, Shantae didn't. It's also possible Shantae is going to get in, but as an assist trophy, it's also possible Shantae won out over Shovel Knight and will be our playable character, and we'll get like an indie rep. It's, it could really go any one of those three ways. So Shantae has a few hints. I kind of talked about this in my character hints video. To, kind of include her in Smash, or, in her favor, evidence in her favor. The biggest one was the Jammies mode game that came out, I think, July 31st, so pretty recently, and it had, like, they had this screen that was, like, Jammy mode is here, which is, like, very similar to everyone is here in Smash. There was something approaching thing for that too, which is, again, very similar to, like, new challenger approaching in Smash. And in Jammy's mode, there was this dialogue where Shantae talks about having the ultimate slumber party, and it's like in bold, and how, like, she's gonna invite everyone. So it's, really, really subtle clues towards Smash. This has happened before. I talked about this again in the Characters Hints video with Rodin from Bayonetta. If you took the Bayonetta amiibo, I think, in Bayonetta 2, you could scan it, and there was, like, this letter from Rodin basically alluding to Bayonetta having, like, a fight club of characters that she, trains with, and that she should invite him next time, and he's shown up, but as an assist trophy. So it's possible the Jammy's mode is pointing to Shantae, but she may be the same status as Shovel Knight, and maybe they're holding this off for the Nindies Direct tomorrow. So you said Rodin had a hint pointing towards him in Bayonetta 2 and possibly appearing in Smash, which he has as an assist trophy. Waddle Dee has a similar thing going for him. I mentioned this in the Characters Hints video, basically saying something about how he deserves a reward, basically for being such a prominent Kirby character. So yeah, that's pretty likely that he might show up, and I'm kind of thinking Waddle Dee's probably playable instead of being an assist, but all we have so far to go off of is Rodin has been an assist who had some hints pointing towards him in his own game series. And we have a new one, actually. So Elma recently in, I believe it was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, has some small bit of dialogue from the Nopon Archsage, or Archsage, I think, Archmage, Archsage. Anyway, and he basically says that it would be everyone's dream to see Shulk and Elma together or something like that. So, that's kind of a fourth wall breaking thing with that, which that character does. So possible, this is a hint at Elma and Shulk appearing both in Smash together. It's at noon Eastern time for me. I don't know what it is for you guys, but do the math, figure it out. But yeah, so she could be shown there, I guess. I kind of feel like it's just weird if she was shown in the Nindies Direct and Shovel Knight wasn't. Like, why not show both of them in the Nindies Direct? So personally, I'm just thinking we probably won't get anything, but I will be watching it, and I figured you guys might want to get like a heads up about it. There's some other, I guess, indie characters that could maybe somehow be shown in Smash. I don't really think any of the other ones have a chance of being playable, to be perfectly honest. Quote from Cave Story is, that's kind of the big indie game from, way back that just, just seems really popular. Seems like a game that really broke the mold for indie games. So it's possible you could get Quote. And Cave Story's been on, some Nintendo consoles and stuff. Recently it was on Switch, so, could happen. There's an Undertale reps possible. I really feel that's probably not going to happen. I do think Sakurai said something about liking Undertale. Undertale's coming to Switch, but, and we'll probably get information on that tomorrow, but I don't know, maybe, again, like as an assist trophy or something, we get Sans, I don't know. Another one is Commander Video was actually a trophy in Smash 4. Again, I don't really see him being a playable character, but maybe they'll show him as a trophy again. Maybe he'll be an assist trophy or something, They might show some Smash stuff or show the rest of the indie characters and what their role in Smash will be, if there are more. So yeah, I just thought I'd get that out there, get the information out there. And, if you guys want to just comment on this video or whatever and just talk about it leading up to it, I will watch it. I will record myself watching it. I feel like if nothing Smash happens, I probably won't post the video. If, like, Shantae gets announced, I'll definitely post my reaction video. And I'm a little busy tomorrow afternoon, so while I'm around for noon, I'll be able to record it. It'll probably take me a little while before I put it up on YouTube. So, yeah, if there's no Smash info, I probably won't even put it up just because, I don't know, there might be a couple games I'm like excited for, but I really think my reaction will just be, oh, cool, that game, sweet, okay, that's cool. And that's pretty much going to be it. So just seems like a waste of a video to put that up. But again, if some Smash info comes out, even if it's just assist trophy stuff, I will put up the video. So yeah, I am excited for it. I do like indie games. I do like any new Nintendo news. So it's something to talk about. And yeah, and I would like Shantae, just as a final note, I would like Shantae. I mean, she's a Genie character. She has a lot of history with Nintendo. She was like on the cover of like an old Nintendo Power, and I think she started on like Game Boy Color. So I remember, just her games going way back. I think it's like early 2000s. I want to say 2002. Don't quote me on that. Quote, Cave Story. Yeah. Okay, terrible pun. But yeah, she's a Genie character. She uses her hair, so very similar to like Dixie Kong. It's just a cool thing. You could have some cool Genie moves. She's also a female character, which we haven't gotten a ton of female characters yet for Smash Ultimate as far as newcomers go. So that would be cool to get. She's also, she's slightly darker skinned, and representation and stuff I think is important in gaming. So that would be cool. I don't know if that would really sway Nintendo or Sakurai to pick a character, but it would be cool to have a female, dark skinned female character in Smashes. I don't think we really have one yet. Impa could potentially fill that role from, like, if they do the Skyward Sword Impa, so that would be cool too. So yeah, I don't really expect her. I'm kind of thinking she's an assist trophy, and I kind of think they'll, I don't know, if they have her, it'll be at like a direct specifically about Smash, but who knows. And then, so I said I was going to do, what I think is probably going to happen down the line for when we'll get Smash info. Might as well just drop that here. So what I'm thinking is we have Nintendo getting its online program in September. So they pretty much have to do something for that. They have to do some sort of direct or something. And we also don't know the specifics of Smash Ultimate Online. So they'll probably go over that. So I'm thinking that's the next time we'll get Smash news is September. Then in probably late October or early November, I feel like we'll probably get a Smash Direct, another one, and drop like a character or two and maybe a few more echoes. And then we'll probably get one more Direct, I would imagine, like right before the game comes out. So late November or early December, like literally right before the game comes out, with maybe like the final character or final characters. However Sakurai wants to do that. At one of those later ones, I'm thinking we'll probably do something focused on potentially that spirits mode or whatever the one-player mode is. So either in the October one they'll focus on that, or, you know, right before the game comes out. I'm kind of thinking they'll do it a little earlier. So again, October, early November, that's what I'm thinking. So obviously those are just completely speculative. That's just me guessing at stuff. But that would be what I'm thinking is happening. Again, I feel like Sakurai held off giving us Smash information so he can just hit us every month with it, so it just stays fresh in everyone's mind. The hype just builds and builds and builds, and then the game gets released. I think it's a really smart move. I think it's much better than, you know, telling us about the game like 2 years ago and slowly trickling out characters, because, again, it just becomes old news by the time the game comes out. So once again, if there's Smash info, you know, I'll post a reaction video. If not, I probably won't post it. But yeah, I will be watching it. I will record it, and I hope you guys watch it too. And for those of you who really want Shantae, you know, good luck. I hope she gets in. I want her too. I just think the roster's getting a little tight, so I'm not sure if she's in or not, but she has a decent shot. I think she's at least, you know, a top like 10, top 15 character right now. So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. So once again, thank you guys for all the subscribes, all the likes. Really helps out the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so, or like the video, or leave a comment, whatever you want. Until next time, have a good one.